Good morning all. Mitochondria. What are they? Why are they important? What happens as you age? And can we do anything to improve them? And the brilliant thing is, yes, we can do some stuff to improve them. But what are they? In the simplest terms, mitochondria are your power stations inside your body that provide the currency for which you can do certain things, for which your muscles work, for which your organs work, for which digestion, all sorts. Everything that occurs in your body needs some of that energy currency that is produced in the mitochondria. And so it's vitally important that we keep these mitochondria healthy where we can. And the thing to understand about mitochondria is they kind of have two switches. They have the switch on to defend you against foreign invaders, and they have a switch to build you stronger, more resilient, to fight off things and to perform the tasks that you need to do in day-to-day life and be the ultimate. And for the most part, the energy or the energy currency that is produced by your mitochondria tends to go to one or the other of those. It tends not to be split 50-50. It tends to be either predominantly towards defense or towards building. And that's crucial to understand. And why is it crucial to understand? Because if you are someone that is chronically stressed, if you are someone that has a chronic inflammatory condition, if you are someone that is consistently ill, then you understand that the predominant energy that is being produced is going to defense mode for you. And therefore, getting or feeling more energetic might be as simple as controlling your inflammation by eating the right foods, de-stressing, doing other things that reduce the inflammatory response of your body. And luckily, red light is one of those things, and we'll come on to talk about that later on. Because then once you've controlled for inflammation, or you control your inflammation and your inflammatory response, then more of that energy currency can be diverted to building you and providing energy for things in your day-to-day life. So there we go, that's good. So we've got those two phases, or two modes. We've got defense mode and we've got building mode. And your mitochondria can provide energy for either of those. But what we also need to understand is that as we age, our mitochondria don't work as efficiently as they did when you were younger. Again, down to stress, again, down to general wear and tear, etc., etc. But what we understand is that mitochondria start to not be as efficient as they were. But again, can we improve efficiency? Yes, we can. And why is that important? Just think about your kid. Your kid wakes up and is on from minute one and has energy to run around all day and then crashes out. Part of that is down to mitochondrial efficiency. You wake up potentially and are still tired. Now, part of that could be because some of your energy reserves are being diverted to defense mode, but some of it could also be that your mitochondria are not functioning as efficiently as they could do. And again, if you think about that defense mode versus build mode, if you think the last time you were ill with the flu or something like that, or another virus, how much energy did you have to do other things? Very little, because the energy that was being produced by the mitochondria was being diverted to defense mode. Not build mode, but defense mode. Build can come after you survive the original onslaught that you're now defending yourself against. But again, the less efficient your mitochondria are, the less energy you have spare to build, the less energy you have spare to do things. So those times where you wake up and you feel like you've got no energy whatsoever, think to yourself, why have I got no energy? What is going on in my body that my body has diverted the energy that I should have for building to defense mode? Or am I just producing so little energy because my mitochondria are so inefficient that I don't have any energy and I need to reach for the coffee or whatever? And that leads me on to another thing, sleep. Sleep is one of the primary sources of recovery and regeneration of mitochondria. And there's also studies that show that mitophagy, mitophagy is a very potent instigator of improved mitochondrial efficiency through improved mitochondrial size and improved mitochondrial number. And what is mitophagy? Mitophagy is like autophagy, kind of clearing out the dead and decaying ones and potentially building, repairing the existing ones, and then it also sends signals to build new ones. And you can do that with fasted training, which is interesting. But I go off on a tangent there. Anyway, so back to sleep. Now, sleep is one of those really important times where your body gets in and repairs and regenerates the mitochondria. So when you wake up, you have more energy to divert to the places that it needs to divert. Now, again, if you are in a state of relaxation, if you are in a state where there isn't much inflammation in your body, then you wake up with a lot more energy, because that energy is being diverted to build, i.e. to allow you to do things that build you to become stronger. If you wake up and you haven't slept, therefore you haven't repaired and regenerated your mitochondria, then your mitochondria are working on yesterday's gunk in there. All right, they're not as efficient. So automatically you are working less efficiently, you have less energy for the day ahead. As well as that, your cortisol levels and your inflammatory response is probably elevated. So you are diverting more of that less energy that you are producing into defense mode, and you have even less energy to use. And so you see the problem here. The less we look after our mitochondria, the more issues we face. And you can look at the vast majority of chronic diseases have an element of mitochondrial dysfunction in them. Now, whether that is the root cause or simply a symptom of is too hard to tell, and it's too early to tell. But we can improve our mitochondrial health through various means. We can improve our mitochondrial health through stress management and relaxation, allowing us to divert more of the energy into build. We can improve our mitochondrial health through sleep, allowing us to repair and regenerate. We can improve our mitochondrial health through exercise, exercise in general, but also exercise whilst fasted. But that's for a different video. But one of the things that we can also do, and is very easy and requires no effort, is that we can use red and infrared light. Now, why is this so powerful? Because it's doing two things at once. Red and infrared light is able to improve the efficiency of your mitochondria. So you are able to produce more energy, or more energy currency, and therefore you are able to have more energy during a given day, and therefore you are able, even if you are diverting some to inflammatory or a defense problem, you still have more. You have more overall that you can divert also to build. The other thing it does is it's able to help modulate inflammatory response. So therefore it is able to potentially reduce your inflammatory response, which then allows more of the energy to be diverted away from defense into build. And you see how it works on two levels, both of which improve your mitochondrial health, both improve the amount of energy that you have, and improves various aspects of your health in general. It improves your mitochondrial efficiency, so it's able to improve the amount of energy currency delivered, and is also able to divert some away from defense mode into build mode, because it's able to modulate the inflammatory response. So there you go. Mitochondrial health is so important for pretty much every aspect of your life. And you can do things to help improve your mitochondrial efficiency, because, as I said, as we age, our mitochondrial efficiency goes down and down and down and down. But we can help it. We can improve our mitochondrial efficiency by using red and infrared light, by training, by exercising, by getting enough sleep, by eating the right foods. Mitochondrial health, absolutely essential to your health. And there are very, very simple things you can do that will help you to wake up every morning with more energy, feeling better, slightly better control of information, having more energy for the build, and while still defending you. Have a great day. Look after your mitochondria. Stay healthy.